We are back for day two. It is Tuesday. We do have some news at 10 o'clock. That's another reason why I like to end my trades before 10 o'clock. And when I say news, I'm talking about scheduled economic news that comes out on a weekly basis. So, yesterday we had none, so I really didn't mention it. Today we have consumer confidence at 10 o'clock. So, you definitely want to be out of our trades by then because that's going to bring some volume and it's going to change the direction, or at least it's going to change the volatility in the market. So we'd rather just be sitting on the sidelines waiting to see some exhaustion. All right, so we're going to get set up to go. We're going to start off with a 10-cent lot today, just because I do want to do some scaling, and I'll talk about that when we're actually doing it. But yesterday we had two trades. The first trade was for $54. The second trade was for $13. The second trade was actually a really bad entry. I said I was going to wait till it got back down to this moving average before we traded, but we ended up entering on what we thought was a break. We thought we had a break, and then it pulled back on us, and we ended up being down about $120. You can see where price is on our 1 minute chart. Right now we're testing that 100 period moving average. I do expect us to get down to the 200 period really soon. But as I said yesterday, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to predict it. I'm just going to wait for volume to come in, and then we're going to get to trading. So we got a minute left. Let's zoom in on this chart. Being up already 400 points on the day should cause some profit taking from yesterday. People who were in trades overnight will start to take profit, and we should see a pullback. So let's see what happens here. You can see these lines are there's thickness in between these lines, which means that the spread is a little high right now. And people rather buy when these lines start to tighten up. But we're going to wait 2 minutes regardless. This is a rule I have in place. Wait 2 minutes before getting into a trade. Starting to pull back. Nice pop off the 100. I want to look for a trade on the 200 MA though. If we break this high, we'll look for a pullback. This is a nice area though here for them to bounce off of as well. Maybe to get a little lower to down here. But we'll see. We'll see. Spread hasn't moved at all. Hit the 200 MA. Nice pullback off of it. Really interested to see what this next candle does. Still early in the week. We can be patient. Market's starting to move a little better today compared to yesterday, though. Still up 330 on the Dow for the day. Got this 55 moving average on the 5-minute. See if it taps that. That's a lot of selling though. Look at this candle on the 5-minute. Look at this bar, this volume bar on the 5-minute. That's a lot of selling. And we still have a minute and some seconds left on this candle too. I just want that spread to tighten up a little bit more before I get into a trade. Because when you're buying this white line, and when you're selling this yellow line. So most of the time, you're going to automatically be down a few points when you get into that trade, because you have to wait for that white line to get to that yellow line before you're even in profit if you're buying. And if you're selling, you have to wait for that yellow line to get to that white line before you're in profit. This is a nice pull. This is a nice pop on our second candle, but we do expect the 200 to be resistance for a little while. 200 MA should be resistance for a little while. Got a new candle coming up. If it breaks this low, we're going to sell. If it breaks this high and gets through that 200, we'll look for a little pullback to buy. You can see we're right at that 55 period moving average on the 5-minute too. Kind of using it as support for right now. Need that to break before selling. All right, there's our break. Wait for a pullback. See if it gives us a little pullback to get in. Spread is still a little wide, but let's see. Okay, I'll sell that. We'll sell that. New candle coming up too. Let's see if we get a pop down off this new candle, break this low. See if we can do that. We may see some exhaustion start to set in for the sellers though. It's been an intense sell-off to start the day. Over 100 points down already. The first 5 minutes from start. Let's see. Let's be patient. Once again, we only went in half, or we went in 10 cents instead of 15 cents. So we still have some room to sell more. So say price got up to the 200 and we wanted to sell again. Our current price will move up a little bit. And then we'll start, seeing an increase or decrease in results based on that higher lot size we'll be using. But that was a nice pop. Spread still hasn't tightened up like I like, and that's a bearish sign. Buyers want to see that spread tight just like we do. So that's a bearish sign when that spread isn't really getting tighter. Decent sell-off on this candle by itself. New candle coming here. 2 seconds. New candle. She got quick volume left us though. I would like to see this candle go red before a new candle starts. That would be ideal. This candle being red, and then the next candle at 9:40, kind of giving us a nice jolt to the downside, and then we can exit on that jolt to the downside. So I want to exit this trade, and then I'm just going to reset. Wait till 9:45 to reset. Spread's getting a little tighter. See what they do at this 200 as well. And I don't see us breaking this low, so we can actually put our measurement up now. Nice run off the lower day. That's why we mark up these areas. This is a nice pop off of it. Kind of false break, just like yesterday. If we would have took that sell, we would have been instantly down. But now with this type of run, you have to wait for a pullback to buy. This is the better candle of the day. So we wait for a pullback or a breakthrough. You can see how fast risk happens. If you were selling down here, you probably want to get out this trade ASAP. Just take that loss. Testing the 200 now. Next candle should pull back off of it, and we should be able to get into a buy on that next candle. Still not liking the spread. I'll buy that. Look at the spread. Spread's going crazy. Somebody wants to buy for sure. Broke through the 200. My green line would be the ideal exit. Or maybe the 55 period moving average will be an exit. That may be the same area though. New minute coming up now, new candle. See if we can break through. I don't like the movement today though. Like I'm not. I'm gonna close this trade. This is an epic battle here. Nice pullback off our gold line though. Could re-enter. Only $10 today. Let's see. I want to check oil real quick. So I kind of want to sell this and just use this high as our exit. That's what I'll do. I'll sell and I'll use this high as our exit. Maybe a little too late to sell here. Let's see. Sell it for a little while. See, we double bottom here. Yeah. Take profit here. We end up getting 470. Then I'll buy this bottom. And if we break through, we'll just get out. We should get some direction off the new 5 minute because it's just been choppiness. Just chop recently. We need this new 5 minute to break either the low or the high. And as I said, we're already up about 700 points on the week. Since yesterday, we're up about 700 points. So people are taking profit, but that doesn't mean that people aren't just waiting on the sidelines to buy. So let's buy this here, buy this line here, and just wait and see what happens off of this line. They may push it down. Yeah, they're gonna push it down. But let's just see. New candle here at 950. Decent pop. Should have just waited for that new candle to start before we entered. See if we get some follow through on this pop. Not bad follow through there. This thing wants to break out though. It really wants to break out. I'll take that. We'll reset. Make sure this isn't a false break. Or a false break fake, I should say, because they broke to the downside and then just kind of reversed off of that. Let's see if they revisit. I like this run. I'm going to buy this run for a minute. See if they get us back to the goal line. And I can just exit at the goal line. Look at the spread now, though. Spread got nice and tight for a quick second. Starting to tighten up. Look at the volume on this candle. Almost topped the volume of the open, which really never happens without news. News coming at 10 o'clock, though. Don't forget that. See if we can get into profit to close this trade. I'm gonna take profit right here. See what happens on this new 5 minute candle. We still haven't broke anything as far as our the structure we've been in for the last 30 minutes. We've been in the structure. We haven't really done anything with it. These pullbacks are pretty violent though. But they may just be trying to trick the buyers with these violent pullbacks. Do 5 minutes and 10 seconds. I want us to break all this here. I want to break through this area here. And we're still up 300 points on the day. And a lot of our lists is green again. So they're going to retest this bottom here. We've been in this channel for so long. I kind of don't even want to put another trade in before that news comes out. But I'll record until 10:05. See, we get that news, and then you're going to see this channel be broken, and they're going to make a run. What usually happens when there's news is they'll get to, if they're going to buy it off the news, they're going to get to the bottom of the channel and then just shoot it up. And if they want to sell it off the news, they'll get to the top of a channel and then they'll just blow right through the bottom. You have to have patience when trading. Because they definitely have a plan that you don't really know about. So you kind of want them to show their hands first before trading. And right now they're just not doing anything. Let's see. We can reduce our lot size to trade this news. So they broke through. Two minutes before 10 o'clock. You see that little pause, that's just volume starting to pick up. It's a nice trend line too, nice trend going down from the open. Wouldn't be surprised if they reverse this thing at 10 o'clock. Reverse it, break through everything, get to the higher day, and use that as resistance. We'll see. Gold line, 200 period moving average as resistance. Should have sold it and held that sell and just used that top as our exit, like I said I was going to do. And then we would have caught all of this downside. But the market was acting weird, so I decided to get out. It's 10 o'clock now. We don't know the news results, but I'm pretty sure they know it already. Let's refresh this page, see if they said anything about it. 10 o'clock, still waiting. They're expecting it to be really bad. So I'm going to buy it. I'm going to use this low as my exit. Just buy it, and if we break this low, I'll exit and I'll end the video. Just broke it instantly, right? I'll get out and I'll end this video. Didn't lose money today, but we didn't make money either, really. The market was acting weird, so I'm going to go and try to find out what's going on, and I'll see you guys in the next one.